guys, Retro Trek Ralph here with another episode of the Eaglemoss Star Trek Starship's official Starship collection, yada yada. Right, we are actually up to date with what the official release schedule is with this one. I think the actual one that's released this week or last week, probably this week, is this one here, and then the subscribers get 2 weeks. So this is a preview on when you get to this one, 129, of what you'll be getting in the shops. In fact, to me, I've never really seen many of these in the shops anymore anyway. I saw first few at the beginning, but never really many lately. They're just not bothered where I am. Shame, but I am buying. I'm a subscriber anyway, so without further more ado, let's start off. 121. Don't get this far, would you? 121 is the SS Zosa. Not much I can say about this. It's another freighter, big massive engines on the back. I think this is the tugboat that they threw into the sun. It's full of radioactive materials. They won an episode. Couldn't get too close. You know, look, it's got on the Memory Alpha wiki site. So many uses of the SS Zosa. Let's have a look. With the batteries, Heart of Glory. Yeah. The Demarian Freighter. A Class 9 cargo vessel. The Ancient Sublight Freighter. Wow. Look for an Antares class, apparently. Okay. Moon Freighter and Enterprise. Ore Freighter. Yeah, use a model of quite a few. Arcturian Cargo Freighter and Voyager the Chute. I they don't recycle these things. And you've got another one with other ships they've used before anyway. It's not the first time they've done this. They used to do it all the time with the Reliant model. And they even did it with the Enterprise B model, where they reused that. And actually, I don't think it was. I think the Excelsior was the same one they used. The Enterprise B added on stuff, and then they reused that one. And Lakota, I think, was one of them that they just rebadged it. And over the years, I'd love to have bought it. They come up for auction, but I'm not that rich. So yeah, that's the Zosa ship. Next Generation, remember that one from? Up to 122 now. Please bear with me. After seeing this, and I think it might have been in the... This is the USS Jaeger, NCC 65674. It has a Voyager model kit stuck on top of a marquee freighter, and then right on top of the guns, look, you can see the guns. They've put the warp nacelles, the engines. This is shockingly shocking, and I want a better word than saying shocking, but it is just 2 model kits stuck on top of each other. Not even well. Look, it ends there with a line. Look. It doesn't even blend into it. Oh. This isn't Eaglemoss's fault, but these are bloody orange. These are rusty. What the hell were they thinking? There's the guns on there. Why do they need guns there when you've got bloody... Basically, it's not one of my favourites. Because it is a marquee ship. It is a marquee ship, marquee raider, with a Voyager. Right. 123, the Romulan Science Vessel. Now it's a different departure to the Romulan Shuttle, a big departure from the Bird of Prey. It's like it's been squashed down for a Bird of Prey. No, not Bird of Prey, a Warbird, sorry. But don't really know which way around this goes, because it looks line, dot, dot. If I could spot something different, this is exactly the same, top or bottom. So maybe that's the whole science philosophy. Back to clear parts finally on there, but it is a retooling of the shuttle. So not bad. I can't whinge too much about it, but different one. I thought this was actually from Deep Space Nine or not. I think it might have been. I'll have a look on Wiki. Yeah, it was in the next phase. It was, yeah, okay. It was one where Geordie and Ro went invisible. Actually, according to their page there with the picture on there, it curves round at the top. Actually, does it? It's flat. It was in a Voyager episode as well. Higher the Needle. Oh, yep, not bad. Just you do get similar ships through the entire collection. Not the end of the world, I suppose. I'll do make a big deal out of it myself. Right, the SS Emmett. Don't know if this was named after Dr. Emmett Brown, but this, I think this was in the title of was it in the title of Enterprise? Because that one definitely was. USS Emmett. I'll read up on these actually. Title C, yeah. Used on Earth and Luna before the NX class starships. Yeah, it was in the title sequence at the beginning of the episode. I don't think it ever saw an actual episode itself, but just shows you that a lot of it was the triangular sort of design. Quite good, but then you get your engines very similar to the Phoenix either side. They kept that sort of design. No general bridge that we can see, but still a nice pre-warp, post-warp sort of starship detailing with the panelling. Yeah, not bad. Better than the bloody Jaeger. Right. 125. 125. Wow. What do you think? These were tenner a pop. I spent a lot of money on these. This is the Alice. This is from an episode, Series 6 on Voyager. I think this is what they used for the speed trials or something. They made the civilization with lots of fast nutters with fast starships doing an assault course sort of thing. Wasn't this what Tom Paris made? Or didn't he use the Delta Flyer? That was an alien shuttlecraft. Bought for, yeah, repository of lost treasures. Oh, okay. Very different sort of ship. Looks very much like reminiscent of the Aeon, the time ship from Series 3. Sort of, it's exactly, but it's a bit rough on the front here. It's supposed to be like that. It's not, it's a bit... It's hit a wall. Badly printed. It's been printed. Yeah, got some 6 engines on the back. I made that clear for no reason because you can't get light through to it, but still, the thought's there. A nice little ship. Right then, the next one. See that there? We have a Niagara class. Princeton. Now this is really different because it looks very similar to a Galaxy class. But it doesn't, because it looks very similar to a Ambassador class. But it doesn't, because it's got 3 nacelles. Very few starships had a 3 nacelle configuration. Look at the size of that. That must be massive, but it just looks like no detail at all around there. It looks so... look it up. Look at the raised section on here. But it's very much in the style of the Enterprise B, the Ambassador class, but given an Enterprise D makeover a little bit. Very different. I like this. clear parts, light blue section coming through. Very, very interesting. The Princeton. It must have been another one of those Wolf 359 ships for the next generation. Ira Stephen Burr was responsible for a lot of these. Right, 127. I don't know what this is. What's an iMorg Starship? I mean, it's impressive. It's a ball. Looks like something from Star Wars. The bad decade. Yep, that's that drop. The iMorg ion drive ship. Little if anything. So let's have a look on here. 23rd century. Must have been part of the yeah, I think the original ship was like a Leif Erikson sort of ship that you could get a model kit for, but then they redesigned it for the what do you call it, the remastered versions, the respecial effected ones. So some levels I like, some levels I think she just left it as it were. It looks classic as it is. This was constructed from a unique technology with an origin potentially dating back to over 8,000 BC, capable of high velocities. It was driven by ion propulsion drive. Okay. It's again, it's the metal part on here which you need more detail on it. You can't do it. It's very interesting with the 5 pods off it. Very, very different. There's nothing much like it, but then again, when you get ships that spin around, you're going to have round ships, I suppose, but everything in Star Trek used to just either glitter like a star, because it was the only effect they could do, and they never had the budget for too many of these starships, the model kits. So, shame really, but it's what they had to do. Right, look at this. This is potentially another favourite. This is the OV-165. Apparently this is in broken, according to Wikipedia, this is a broken bow, but it's the screen at the beginning. Same as this. This was obviously an orbital shuttle or something. But such a good detail on this. You know, a lot of panel work on this, really good. It looks like a space shuttle, looks like a futuristic one that they planned to build. But then underneath, it's just flat black. And obviously not come out with the technology of landing or transporters or whatever back then, but just there's no detail there, it's just flat black. Which is alright for hot black, but for me, I don't know. It's what disappoints a little bit there, I think. The panelling looks really good. I don't know what sort of size, if that's a shuttle. That's a shuttle, space shuttle maybe about that big comparison, so you had an extra and a lot extra. But only the hotel sort of ship, but I thought about making. They never got round to it. Go to New York to Beijing in half an hour or something by going out of the atmosphere and back in again. But a really good ship. Really, really good ship, that. I like that. Looks futuristic, but still, for now, with this old space shuttles, looks very past. Very strange. Right, the latest one. Now, anybody who's watched any of my videos before will know, because they've already seen this one, 129 is the Tholian Starship from the 23rd century. Now this is one I said before one of these break off when I opened the package and I stuck it back on again. It's probably that one because it's not straight. But this is very much similar to the Tholians. Kind of shorter, I'd say, than what they added. They already released this one from the Enterprise, but I mean, it's a nice, interesting ship. And these bits are almost gold, but you got silver. Well, sorry, you got yellow. You can see through there. It reflects quite well. A dart. Sharp in the end. It's like a dart. It's really good. It was from the episode Tholian Web, where the trapped the Enterprise before it all went wrong. And they all went from trapping was it Defiant? It went back in time and then created the mirror universe and yada yada yada. Oh, it didn't, but it did. Oh, forget it. But Tholian Starship, really good. Not much detail on, but two parts there, so I'm guessing there go that way. So there is an up and down on this. Okay. The bottom bit's flat. Yeah, really good. Original series rethink of an original, because you did see the triangular, well, the three-pointed dart ships anyway. But that is the latest one to come out. That is up to date as much as you can get. So I'm going to put all 9 of these together, because I can't wait until next month for 130 just to do that, and then I'll wait until the month after just to do one again. So yeah, for the official Starship collection I'm up to date, but I'm going to put all 9 of these together side by side and we'll do a comparison. And here they are, all 9, 121 to 129. Not bad. Not bad at all. There's a couple in here I actually really like. I like the Princeton, because it's a good mash between, not generations, but it's kind of very similar to a lot of ships, and it's good style design. But I've got to give it to the OV-165, and I really should have looked into a bit better on the ship. Let me have a look now. There's no orbital vehicle type space shuttle. Yeah, it was just shown coming out of the oh, well, there's a hose attached on the side of it as it burst off, and then it flew off at the beginning of the titles of Enterprise. That's all you saw. It looked like something they could have used, but NASA never really went down this sort of route, which is a shame, really. But hypersonic main planes have been amazing to have, or next generation space shuttles have been amazing, but they haven't really done that yet, as to 2018. So that's my favourite, the OV-165 space shuttle. So that's me up to date on these. I'm going to start doing specials as well next, and shuttle packs. So keep watching, some more interesting stuff. I'll just cover over this ship here. Thanks for watching, and comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye.